Hi guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour Extend Eye Base, and I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. Now I'm going to take MAC's Blunt Blush in a 224 blending brush, and I'm going to use this as a transition shade. Now I'm going to take MAC's Espresso eyeshadow and a taper blending brush, and I'm just going to apply that shade right into my crease. And it's pretty much just going to darken up that area and make it a little bit more defined. And I want this look to be a little smoky, so I'm going to take another blending brush and MAC's Ground Brown eyeshadow. And I'm just going to create an outer V, and then I'm going to start to blend that shadow right into my crease. And whenever you're doing any type of smoky look, it's so important to blend all of your shadows together. So I'm going to go back in with a MAC 224 brush and continue blending. Now I'm going to create a base for my lid color, and I'm going to use a MAC 252 brush and Painterly Paint Pot. This is a palette from Wet n Wild, and it's called Coming in Latte, and this is my first time using it, but it really caught my eye because it reminded me of one of the Urban Decay Naked palettes, so I just wanted to give it a try just to test the quality of it. So the shadows don't have names, but I'm using that shimmery champagne color on the right hand side, and I'm applying this right on top of that Painterly Paint Pot, and then I'm just using a blending brush and blending that into the crease. And I haven't used this entire palette yet, but if you guys want me to make a separate video using these shades, just let me know in the comments below. Now I'm going to use my same blending brush, and I'm going to go back in with Blunt, and I'm basically just going to blend that shadow into the outer V. And now it's time for the best part of this look. So I'm going to take my Too Faced glitter glue, and I'm going to apply that to the lid as a base for the glitter to adhere to. And the glitter that I'm using is from the brand JCat, and this shade is called Champagne Kiss. And now I'm just taking that same taper blending brush and Ground Brown, and I'm redefining the crease and also that outer V. And this is the new Master Palette by Mario, and I'm using the shade Mauve just to add a little bit more pink to this look. And now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe, and I'm just going to wipe away any fallout from the glitter. We're going to move on to foundation. So I get really oily in my T-zone, so I'm going to go in with a matte primer from Becca Cosmetics, and I'm just going to apply that in those areas. And then I'm going to take Tarte's Clean Slate Poreless Primer, and I have huge pores, so I'm going to use this on the rest of my face, and I really love this primer. It really just fills in those pores and gives you a smooth, flawless base for your foundation. Now I'm just going to begin color correcting. So I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation around my mouth area, so I'm using this orange color corrector from LA Girls Cosmetics, and I'm using a flat top buffing brush from IT Cosmetics just to blend that out. Now for a foundation, I'm going back to my old holy grail, and this is from Iman Cosmetics, and this is the cream to powder foundation in the shade Clay 3. And this foundation blends perfectly with my skin. It is the perfect tone. It's not too warm, and it gives me full coverage. And I like to apply it using my buffing brush from Real Techniques, and I also like to go back in with a damp beauty blender just to make sure everything is really blended out. Now for concealer, I'm going in with my matte Prolongwear concealer, and this is in the shade NC42. And I'm just going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender. To contour, I'm going to use the Pantone Universal Concealer Palette from Sephora and a Real Techniques concealer brush. Now you really want to take your time blending out your contour, so I'm going to be using the buffing brush from Real Techniques and also a damp beauty blender. To set my highlight, I'm going to be using the translucent powder from Mercier, and I'm just going to apply this with my damp beauty blender. And to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my Mineralize powder from MAC in the shade Dark. So at one point my camera shut off and I didn't realize it, but I went ahead and lined my eyes with Inglot's number 77 Gel Eyeliner, and I also applied some false lashes. So this is the 3D Mink Lash from Grace Beauty, and I'll put the info in the description box below, but this is the style Desire. Now I'm going to add some shadow to my lower lash line, and I'm going to go in with the shades Espresso and also Blunt from MAC. To add a little bit of shimmer to my inner corner, I'm going to go in with the eyelid shade from the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. And then I'm going to add some more mascara to my bottom lashes, and this is the Diorshow Blackout Mascara. And to line my eyes, I'm using Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Perversion. Now I'm just going to set my contour, and I'm using Mineralized powder from MAC in the shade Dark Deepest and just an angled contour brush. And I'm also going to use that shade to contour my nose, and this is a blending brush from MAC. For blush, I'm using a Real Techniques contour brush and the shade Fiery Impact from MAC, and I'm just going to apply this right above my contour onto my cheeks. And you guys will start to notice that I blend out everything. So I'm going to go back in with a clean powder brush, and I'm just going to blend out my blush and my contour. Now my favorite part, which is highlighting, I'm going to use this Sigma fan brush, and I'm going to go in with MAC's Global Glow, and I'm going to use this to highlight my cheeks and my T-zone. Okay, so lately before I apply my lip color, I've been removing all of that concealer and foundation for my lips because I started to notice that it was kind of altering a lot of the shades of my lip colors. So I'm going to go in with MAC's Cork Lip Pencil, and I'm just going to line my lips. And the base that I used was just a lip balm from Chanel. For my lip color, I'm going to be using this liquid lipstick from Anastasia, and this is the shade Pure Hollywood. And just to lighten up the center of my lips, I'm going to go in with Myth from MAC, and also I'm going to add a little bit of gloss. So that completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to see more tutorials.